Have you ever experienced the sensation of being a mere supporting role in the narrative of your own family? Not due to a deficiency in your endeavor, but rather because another consistently overshadowed your brilliance. Introducing Daniel Carter, a 31-year-old environmental scientist hailing from the lively city of Seattle. With a profound love for the natural world, Daniel frequently immerses himself in the enigmatic wonders of ecosystems and their delicate balances. Yet another equilibrium slips through his fingers, his connection with his family. Daniel's days unfold amidst the unpredictable beauty of nature, yet his mind frequently wanders to the intricate web of family dynamics. The Carter household buzzes with energy, centered around Jessica, his younger sister, whose captivating allure enchants all who enter. Her undeniable charisma looms large, leaving Daniel often feeling overshadowed. How can one flourish in the presence of a radiant sibling without dimming their own brilliance? The question lingers in Daniel's mind, particularly as he reminisces about his visits home, where the air is thick with laughter intertwined with a faint yet palpable sense of judgment. In those fleeting instances, his successes seem like soft murmurs overshadowed by the resounding brilliance of Jessica's remarkable feats. Yet, within these contemplations resides a deep longing, a wish to reunite, to close the gap created by silent expressions and endless contrasts. What might inspire Daniel to fully accept and celebrate his own brilliance? What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth. Though Daniel frequently perceives himself as a mere supporting character in the elaborate drama of his family's existence, his heart resonates with a deep and abiding love for them. In the recent unfolding of events, we witness Daniel, who, though often eclipsed by his sister, ultimately discovers that his family remains the essence of his existence. His devotion transcends mere obligation. It is a commitment woven into the very fabric of his being. Rooted in the innocent days of backyard games and the warmth of shared stories, Daniel treasures family gatherings, valuing the laughter and warmth they offer, even if he occasionally feels overlooked in those moments. For Daniel, family transcends mere biology. It encompasses the connections we actively cultivate and the enduring legacies we create. His contemplative spirit frequently prompts him to ponder, in what ways can he convey this love more profoundly? What is the art of harmonizing personal value with the demands of family and the bonds of love? Daniel's narrative invites us to ponder our own familial relationships and examine the ways in which we value these connections in our lives. As we explore further, intriguing questions emerge. In what ways do these sensations of being eclipsed manifest during family gatherings? What unfolds when Daniel's affection faces the challenge of comparisons? What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth. If this tale resonates with you, stay tuned. Tap that like button, share this with someone who could benefit from it, and remember to subscribe so you won't miss what unfolds next. What is it about this journey? The journey is only beginning. The deep bond Daniel shares with his family is evident, even as he frequently finds himself overshadowed by the vibrant presence of his sister, Jessica. Now, we plunge into the core of this sibling relationship and the tension that has accumulated over years of bearing the burden of comparison. For Daniel, it appears that regardless of his efforts, his accomplishments are constantly weighed against those of Jessica, who has perpetually been the radiant favorite in their parents' eyes. Her achievements, spanning from scholarly pursuits to professional landmarks, are honored with unparalleled pride. This stark visibility casts a shadow over Daniel, igniting a deep longing for the recognition he so desperately craves. The tension culminates at Jessica's engagement party, an event carefully orchestrated, brimming with laughter, glimmering lights, and the vibrant buzz of family happiness. On this night of love and celebration, Daniel finds himself confronted with the stark divide that exists between his desires and the validation he yearns for. Amidst a sea of guests celebrating Jessica's future, as though it were a spectacular film debut. Daniel remains lost in silent reflection. Then it happens, the moment that pierces deeper than expected, a thoughtless remark from his mother, tinged with a jest that carries a sharp edge. "Oh, Daniel, you'll never have a party like this, not unless you suddenly become more like Jessica." A seemingly harmless comment, yet the underlying suggestion bears the burden of deep-rooted inclination. In this moment, the laughter surrounding him begins to dissolve into a distant hum, leaving Daniel to wrestle with a surge of feelings. Within, her words linger, resonating within the confines of his doubts, cementing the apprehension of never measuring up. As he contemplates the possibility of breaking free from Jessica's shadow, Daniel sets forth on a subtle expedition through the depths of his own thoughts. What compels a family to raise one child above the others? This evocative question lingers as Daniel braces himself to confront the moment, battling the impulse to respond amid the lively party conversation. Does love within a family genuinely signify equality? This moment invites contemplation. What path will Daniel choose as he navigates the delicate balance between familial acceptance and his own quest for validation? What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth as the laughter faded into soft whispers. Of casual exchange, Daniel experienced an unsettling, icy solitude within the throng of people. His mother's comment sliced through the air, sharp and cold. A stark reminder to Daniel of the vast divide that separated him from his seemingly flawless sister, Jessica. In the gently illuminated space where laughter mingled with the sound of clinking glasses, a fragment of his being retreated into the depths of his thoughts. Isolation appeared not merely as a physical space, but as an internal realm where he grappled with the intricate web of self-worth and the complexities of familial love. Every nod of agreement from the gathering, every soft laugh in response to his mother's playful quip, resonated as a muted reflection of his own subdued voice. Overshadowed each day by the weight of a shadow he has come to accept, Daniel found himself surrounded by the throng, a well-rehearsed half-smile affixed to his face. Yet he felt his thoughts wander deeper into reflection. He recalled the moments spent laboring relentlessly to gain his parents' approval, the achievements in his career that he wished would eventually elicit a flicker of acknowledgement in their gaze. Yet, in this moment, amidst the joyous celebration, for his sister, Daniel felt a persistent whisper that questioned, when will it be my turn to be perceived in a new light? Family, in all its flawed splendor, molds us in ways we frequently overlook. It beckons us, often without our awareness, to ponder our role within its vast expanse. What Daniel wrestled with was not merely the spoken words, but the laughter that ensued. It was laughter that resurrected old fears once more. Yet, did that imply he was any less worthy of joy simply because he hadn't been the first to receive his family's love? He pondered this softly, sensing the hope and joy that enveloped the room, yet feeling slightly out of harmony with it all. In life, one navigates the intricate dance between belonging and becoming. Daniel understood the necessity of keeping his composure, even as his heart throbbed with a raw vulnerability. He inhaled deeply, resolving to explore the essence of his identity, transcending the expectations and dreams of his family. What awaited him on his journey? Only time would reveal whether this night would signify the dawn of a new chapter or merely another page in an ongoing tale. What lies ahead for Daniel? Let us discover the truth as the laughter from Jessica's engagement party lingered in the air. Daniel stood at a pivotal crossroads. The sharp sting of his mother's offhand comment still lingered. Yet it was in that moment of introspection and uncertainty that Daniel's determination solidified. He shifted his mind from past grievances, directing his energy toward a passion that had ignited his spirit for years: environmental conservation. This was more than mere escape. It was a calling, a journey crafted with intention and ignited by an abiding passion for the natural world. With steadfast resolve, Daniel decided to direct his passion towards his innovative conservation project, an endeavor that not only aimed to reshape the natural environment, but also stood as a testament to his abilities. This pivotal endeavor, however, would place him in direct opposition to his father's grand aspirations for development on a parcel of land that was a treasure trove of biodiversity, rather than retreating or craving the validation of his family. Daniel embraced his position as a guardian of the environment, resolutely presenting evidence and ecological data that championed the ideals of preservation and harmonious progress. He imagined a future in which his accomplishments were not shaped by familial expectations, but rather by the influence he could exert on the world surrounding him. This choice transcended the boundaries of mere professionalism. It marked a turning point in Daniel's story, emerging from the depths of familial disillusionment and embracing the brilliance of his accomplishments. It was a bold decision to place values above the need for validation, opting to create a legacy grounded in conservation and sustainability instead of seeking personal recognition. Isn't it fascinating how, in moments of apparent vulnerability, we often discover our most profound strength emerging from within? Daniel came to understand that his true value was not defined by his family's perceptions, but rather by the impact he made on the world and his commitment to a purpose that transcended his own existence. In grappling with this choice, Daniel discovered a liberation and insight that had long been out of his reach. What unfolds when one's personal integrity collides with the weight of familial expectations? In what ways will this audacious position reshape the relationships within the Carter family? What reverberations will Daniel's project create? Not only for the ecosystem, but also for the intricate weave of his family's narrative. These are the questions that Daniel must confront, guiding us compellingly into the next chapter of his narrative as tensions escalate to a breaking point we have just witnessed. Daniel's crucial choice, opting to embrace his career achievements. Instead of lingering on his family setbacks, this choice would not only signify his personal development, but also, perhaps unwittingly, alter the entrenched dynamics that have long defined his family. Daniel's most recent conservation endeavor centers around land that holds significant importance for his father's real estate aspirations. Thus, when his father discovers the truth, it ignites more than mere curiosity. It sets in motion a long-awaited clash. Their conversation, which began with business matters, swiftly transforms into a revealing exchange of complaints. Daniel, driven by a history of being disregarded and undervalued, finally articulates his frustration, exposing a facet of himself that had been quietly boiling beneath his calm facade. To his astonishment, Daniel's father, taken aback by his son's sudden confidence, reacts not with fury, but with a gradual awareness of the child he had unknowingly overlooked. In the meantime, Jessica, the sister who had perpetually occupied the spotlight of family focus, observes this unfolding change. She perceives Daniel not merely as her reserved, devoted brother, but as an individual with his own unexplored complexities, someone worthy of their parents' acknowledgement just as much. In the aftermath, Daniel and Jessica quietly retreat from the fervent ambience, seeking refuge in a hidden nook. In a moment of solitude, with hearts exposed and barriers lowered, Daniel reveals the experience of maturing in her presence, unwittingly striving for recognition within his own family. Jessica, her eyes brimming with understanding, confesses that she had long recognized the family's skewed dynamics, yet she had never fully grasped the emotional burden it imposed on him. This poignant exchange transforms into a moment of discovery. For the siblings, a chance to unveil concealed truths and emotions long since buried. Jessica yearns for transformation in the days ahead, pledging to harness her influence to mend the rifts within their family. Amidst the ebb and flow of emotions, a fresh connection emerges, crafted from shared respect and deep understanding. This moment transcends mere family reconciliation. It signifies a profound transformation of their bond, evolving from rivalry into a nurturing relationship filled with support and love. It prompts a reflection for each of us. How frequently do we take things for granted rather than delve deeper, allowing misconceptions to linger instead of pursuing understanding? What lies ahead for Daniel and his family? Let us uncover the truth in the journey we just witnessed. Daniel's transformation from feeling overlooked to basking in the glow of his own achievements revealed several profound truths about family and self-identity. Among the many lessons Daniel encountered, none resonated more profoundly than the remarkable power of open communication. In expressing his emotions, he dismantled barriers that had long kept him apart from those he cherished. A straightforward and sincere dialogue transformed into a pathway, fostering a fresh sense of empathy and understanding between him and his sister Jessica. It serves as a poignant reminder of how often families may neglect the profound healing that lies within. The words we choose not to express, just as significant was Daniel's awakening to his own value. For years, he had permitted the weight of expectations and the relentless comparisons to his sister to eclipse his own identity. By recognizing his accomplishments and embracing his own story, he conveyed a profound truth. Self-worth is not bestowed by others, but discovered from within. This pivotal moment in Daniel's narrative transcended mere personal triumph. It was fundamentally about fostering mutual respect and equality within the intricate tapestry of family relationships. Furthermore, Daniel's determination to advocate for his beliefs illuminated the power of conviction. In a moment of courage, he approached his father to discuss the environmental consequences of their family's enterprise. This was not an act of rebellion. Rather, it stemmed from a profound wish to harmonize his actions with his deeply held beliefs. This was not just a rebellion against familial expectations. It was a declaration for the greater good. It revealed that the bravery to face challenges often arises not merely from a state of discord, but from a deep-seated obligation to uphold what we believe is right and just. In contemplating Daniel's journey, we are reminded that our own lives abound with chances for growth through the art of communication, the strength of self-assertion, and the steadfastness of integrity. By embracing these moments, we can experience individual transformation while simultaneously redefining our relationships, enhancing their strength and authenticity. In what ways could you integrate these insights within your family dynamics? What actions might you consider today to foster a greater sense of understanding and respect? In the upcoming section, we will delve into ways to weave these insights into your life, presenting avenues to cultivate and fortify the connections with those who hold significance in your world. What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth. Drawing inspiration from the insights gained through Daniel's journey, let us shift our focus inward. Each of us bears the burden of words left unsaid and conflicts that remain unresolved, casting a shadow over our familial connections. Reflect on the most recent conflict you experienced with someone dear to you. Did it conclude with clarity or discord? Daniel's narrative serves as a poignant reminder of the profound strength found in facing such moments with bravery and a willingness to embrace vulnerability. Every family, much like Daniel's, is a rich tapestry interlaced with shared histories and intricate emotions. Within this intricate tapestry, there exists a profound opportunity for healing and growth. How frequently do we push aside our true desires in the name of maintaining peace, permitting minor misunderstandings to escalate into vast emotional divides? Though it may be challenging, starting dialogues to express our truths has the power to connect us across these chasms. Could the path to reconciliation be as straightforward as extending a hand filled with understanding? Envision the power that blossoms in your connections, nurtured by a foundation of comprehension and shared esteem. Much like Daniel found, acknowledging one another's challenges and triumphs has the power to reshape the dynamics within a family. consider the connections in your life that may require some repair. What awaits in the next chapter of Daniel's journey? Let us embark on a journey to uncover how these lessons beautifully converge. We have just witnessed how Daniel's journey equipped him with tools for self-reflection and imparted valuable lessons on love. Yet, what does his narrative evoke regarding the true essence of family? Let us embark on a journey of discovery. Throughout his journey, Daniel evolved from a sense of being overshadowed to a profound acceptance of his own distinctive worth. Amidst the trials and the shadow of doubt that whispered of inadequacy, Daniel discovered that his value remains untouched by the standards of others. A transformative moment of insight reshaped his viewpoint, enabling him to recognize his own strengths. It revolves around discovering one's unique expression amid the noise, demonstrating that he could rise confidently, not just in his professional life, but also within the complexities of family relationships. Regarding his sister Jessica, their relationship flourished into a commendable connection, transforming sibling rivalry into unwavering support. Engaging in open dialogues fostered an environment of mutual respect and unwavering support. They each came to realize that their strengths harmonized beautifully, rather than clashed. This fresh insight cultivated a bond rooted in affection rather than rivalry. Daniel's experience resonates deeply, reminding us that family transcends mere labels. It is defined by the ways we choose to evolve together. What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth in contemplating Daniel's journey. We witness a man metamorphosed, connecting gaps that once appeared unbridgeable. His narrative serves as a poignant reminder that familial connections, despite occasional tensions, hold remarkable capacity for healing and development when tended to with tenderness. Now, reflect on your own family. Every individual carries a distinct narrative, a voice yearning for recognition. Envision the remarkable richness of connection that can blossom when you truly value these relationships. Misunderstandings can easily take root. The true test is in fostering conversations and genuinely hearing one another. Consider this. When did you last put aside your own judgments to truly grasp the viewpoint of someone you care about? Embracing this action could transform the entire landscape. Amidst the clamor of existence, strive to embody tranquility, serving as a wellspring of understanding and kindness. Welcome the chaos of family ties and appreciate their intrinsic value. Ultimately, it is not the grand gestures that matter, but rather the small, consistent acts of understanding that forge the strongest connections. Let us dedicate ourselves to fostering these bonds, weaving a family story enriched with love and respect. Seize the moment to ignite a dialogue today. Ultimately, every resilient family is born from a singular moment of insight. What will your defining moment be?